Welcome back, everybody, to my Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection 30th Anniversary Special, in which we're going to be playing a game on the Sega CD, and it's a game that hasn't been featured on this channel in quite a while, and that's Jeopardy for the Sega CD. A very tough version of Jeopardy, but I'm up for the challenge.
Welcome. Let's play Jeopardy.
Yeah, let's do that.
How many players? Please enter your name. In the Jeopardy round, one daily double will appear in one of these categories.
I'm ready. Let's see them. We have the human body, Iowa, birds, foreign currency, middle names, and finally, houses.
Contestant number one.
I will admit, yes, I am using the Jeopardy archive to help me with these answers, but it's my video. I can do whatever I want. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start things off with birds for 100.
For $100.
In Florida, these birds were killed off in the wild for their beautiful pink feathers.
Contestant number one.
What are flamingos?
You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Yes. Select again.
Birds for 200.
For $200. Let's take a look at the answer.
Though the southwestern bird can fly, it prefers to sprint at speeds up to 15 miles per hour.
Contestant number one.
What is the roadrunner?
Yes. Select again. For $300, let's take a look at the answer.
Some of these nocturnal birds have tufts of feathers on their heads called ears or horns.
Contestant number one.
What are owls?
Yes. Select. For $400. The answer is...
These purplish-black Asian birds that can imitate human speech are types of starlings.
Contestant number one.
What are mynah birds?
Wrong.
What? That's not right? It's a minor bird. Without the H. For 500.
For $500.
The Arctic variety of the seabird migrates farthest, about 22,000 miles back and forth in a year.
Contestant number 1.
What is the tern?
Yes. Select again.
I'll take foreign currency for 100, please.
For $100.
On this country's standard coin, you'll find the motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité.
Contestant number 1.
What is France?
Yes. Select again.
I'll take a foreign currency for 200.
For $200. Here is the clue.
This country's peseta features an engraving of Juan Carlos I.
Contestant number 1.
What is Spain?
Yes. Select again.
Foreign currency for 300.
For $300.
It's the monetary unit of New Zealand and Australia.
Contestant number 1.
What is the dollar?
Yes. Select.
Foreign currency for 400.
For $400.
Until the decimal system was approved in 1971, the British pound consisted of 240 of these.
Contestant number 1.
What are pence?
Yes. For $500.
Originally, it was a Hebrew unit of weight equal to about a half ounce.
Contestant number 1.
What is a shekel?
Yes. That's correct.
Houses for 100.
For $100.
It's the elective lower house of the British Parliament.
Contestant number 1.
What is the House of Commons?
Yes.
Houses for 200.
For $200.
Abbreviated WAC, it investigated communist influence inside and outside the U.S. government.
Contestant number 1.
What is the House Un-American Activities Commission? What?
Oh, sorry. That's not right.
How is that not right? Is the house... Oh, you had to put in the hyphen. Okay, that's what happened. I didn't put in the hyphen. Oh, well.
For $300,
The Animals made this traditional New Orleans folk song a #1 hit.
contestant number 1.
What is the House of the Rising Sun?
Good job.
Okay.
For $400,
A vengeful Vincent Price displayed dead bodies in this 1953 3D thriller.
contestant number 1.
What is House of Wax?
Yes. Select again. For $500,
Thomas Jefferson served in this Virginia Assembly from 1769 to 1774.
contestant number 1.
What is the House of Burgesses?
Yes. Select.
The human body for 100. Daily double.
It's the Daily Double. What would you like to wager?
Everything. The body makes you yawn when it needs more of this gas. What is oxygen?
Yes, that's correct.
Body human for 200. Or the human body 200.
For $200,
Gene splicing has produced humulin, a man-made version of this hormone.
contestant number 1.
What is insulin?
Yes, that's correct.
For 300, same category.
For $300, the answer is
Even on a thick-skinned individual, the thinnest skin covers these.
contestant number 1.
What are the eyes?
Yes, select again.
Let's have 400, same category.
For $400,
From Latin for basin, 3 parts of this basin-shaped structure are the ilium, sacrum, and coccus.
contestant number 1.
What is the pelvis?
Correct.
We have another clue in that category. Let's get to it.
For $500, the answer is
A mole is a group of cells containing an unusually high concentration of this pigment.
contestant number 1.
What is melanin?
Yes, select again.
Iowa 100.
For $100,
This state capital has a doll collection of first ladies wearing their inaugural gowns.
contestant number 1.
What is Des Moines?
Yes, select. For $200,
Mrs. Olson of Folgers Coffee fame grew up in Stanton, where the world's largest one of these stands.
Contestant number 1.
What is a coffee pot?
Yes. Select again.
For 300, same category.
For $300.
Pufferbilly Days, held each September in Boone, celebrate this means of transport.
Contestant number 1.
What is a railroad?
Yes. Select. For $400.
A 1954 Rogers and Hammerstein film was set at this annual event in Iowa.
Contestant number 1.
What is a state fair?
Yes. That's correct. For $500.
Iowa's official rock. It may look plain on the outside, but inside there are crystals.
Contestant number 1.
What is geode?
Yes. That's correct.
Middle name's 100.
For $100.
If you know the rest of the story, tell us the middle name of radio commentator Paul Arendt. What is Harvey?
Contestant number 1. Yes. Select.
200.
For $200. The answer there is...
Ronald Reagan's middle name or the last name of our 28th president.
Contestant number 1.
What is Wilson?
Yes. That's correct. For $300.
Former Pinkerton detective Samuel Hammett wrote under this middle name.
Contestant
What is
number 1.
Dashiell?
Yes. Select again. For $400.
Middle name of AFL-CIO President Joseph Kirkland.
Contestant number 1.
What is Lane?
Right.
Now the last clue.
For $500.
Harmenszoon was the middle name of this painter.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Rembrandt?
Good job.
Okay.
In Double Jeopardy, there are 2 daily doubles somewhere on the board in these categories.
All right, let's see it. U.S. history, architects, quotes, hodgepodge, religion, and finally, Sinclair Lewis.
Contestant number 2. For $400. Let's take a look at the answer.
In 1962, Mount Stalin, the USSR's highest peak, was renamed this for the country's system of government.
Contestant number 1.
What is communism?
You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response.
Not communism. They're not going to take that.
I'm afraid that is not correct.
Phooey.
Contestant number 2.
All right, MT period. Period communism.
Yes. Select again. For $600, the answer there is...
The calumet used in American Indian ceremonies is a type of this.
Contestant number 1.
What's a pipe?
Correct.
Religion 200.
For $200, the answer there is...
In the Shinto religion, Mount Ontaki is second only to this Japanese mountain in sacredness.
Contestant number 1.
What is Fujiyama? They won't take it.
Sorry, incorrect.
Mount Fuji. That is go with Mount Fuji. All right.
For $400. Answer?
The Council of Trent set the number of Catholic sacraments at this number.
Contestant number 1.
What is 7?
Yes. Select again.
Religion 800.
For $800,
In this ancient civilization, the king was thought to be Horus incarnate.
contestant number 1.
What is Egypt?
Good job.
Religion 1000.
For $1,000,
Male initiates of this religion add sing to their names. Females, car.
contestant number 1.
What is Sikh?
Yes. Select again.
Hodgepodge 200.
For $200, the answer is...
Edward H. Engel was the first dentist to limit his practice to this field of straightening the teeth.
contestant number 1.
What is orthodontics?
Yes, that's correct.
Hodgepodge for 600.
It's a daily double. What would you like to wager?
All of it.
Answer?
This actress and Weight Watchers spokesperson tells how she found happiness and health in This Is Living. Who is Lynn Redgrave?
Yes. Select.
Hodgepodge for 800.
For $800.
The last major party candidate for U.S. president who had the initials WW.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Wendell Wilkie?
Yes. Select again.
We'll take Hodgepodge for 1,000.
For $1,000. Let's take a look at the answer.
Okay. On July 29th, Norwegians celebrate the feast day of this patron saint.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Saint Olaf? I'll put Olaf, see if they'll accept it. Yep.
Yes. Select.
I'll take architects for 200.
For $200.
Robert Mills designed this DC structure, for a few years the world's tallest.
Contestant number 1.
What is the Washington Monument?
Yes. Select again.
Let's have architects for 400.
For $400.
Julia Morgan, the first licensed woman architect in California, designed San Simeon for this magnet.
Contestant number 1.
Who is William Randolph Hearst?
Yes. That's correct.
Architects for 600.
For $600.
Pierre Lescaut, Claude Perrault, and I.M. Pei are some of the designers of this museum complex.
Contestant number 1.
What is the Louvre?
Yes. That's correct. For $800.
This Wisconsin-born architect worked for Louis H. Sullivan from 1887 to 1893.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Frank Lloyd Wright?
Yes. That's correct.
Architects 1,000.
For $1,000.
Colonial architect Peter Harrison is noted for this city's Redwood Library and Truro Synagogue.
Contestant number 1.
What is Newport?
Yes. Select again.
I will have quotes for 200.
For $200.
Ambrose Bierce defined this as a period of cheating between two periods of fighting.
Contestant number 1.
What is a peace?
Yes. Select. For $400. Answer.
In Man and Superman, he wrote, "Hell is full of musical amateurs."
Contestant number 1.
Who is George Bernard Shaw?
Good job.
I'll take for 600, please. Same category.
For $600,
He wrote, "The right stuff was not bravery in the simple sense of being willing to risk your life."
contestant number 1.
Who's Tom Wolfe?
Yes, that's correct. For $800,
Longfellow wrote, "Deeds are better things than these are."
contestant number 1.
What are words?
Right. For $1,000, the answer is
After the 1936 election, James Farley said, "As this state goes, so goes Vermont."
contestant number 1.
What is Maine?
Yes.
Sinclair Lewis for 200.
For $200,
In the late 30s, Sinclair Lewis served as book editor as this weekly rival to Time magazine.
contestant number 1.
What is Newsweek?
Yes. Select again. For $400,
Lewis worked briefly as a janitor at the New Jersey socialist colony of this other Sinclair.
contestant number 1.
I'll have who is Upton Sinclair?
Yes. Select. For $600,
In preparation for this 1925 book, Lewis traveled the Caribbean with bacteriologist Paul de Creux.
contestant number 1.
What is Aerosmith?
Yes. Select again. For $800, the answer there is
When this book was published in 1927, Lewis was invited to come to Virginia to be lynched.
contestant number 1.
What is Elmer Gantry?
Yes. For $1,000,
Lewis's first successful novel. It helped establish the publishing firm of Harcourt, Brace and Company.
contestant number 1.
What is Main Street?
Yes. Select again.
U.S. history for 200.
For $200, let's take a look at the answer.
The region once known as Indian Territory entered the Union along with the rest of this state in 1907.
Contestant number 1.
What is Oklahoma?
Yes. Select again. For $400,
One of two constitutional freedoms taken away under the Sedition Act of 1798.
contestant number 1.
What is freedom of speech?
Sorry, Incorrect.
What the heck, Richard? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
Contestant number 3.
Freedom of speech and press.
Good job.
There's the other daily double.
It's a daily double. What would you like to wager? The answer there is...
In 1896, the Democratic, Populist, and National Silver parties all nominated him for president. It's William Jennings Bryan.
Sorry, that's incorrect. For $600,
Shortly after he succeeded William Henry Harrison, his entire cabinet, except for Daniel Webster, resigned.
contestant number 1.
Who was John Tyler?
Yes. For $1,000. Answer?
In March 1965, Martin Luther King Jr. led 25,000 freedom marchers from Selma to this capital city.
Contestant number 1.
What is Montgomery?
Correct.
Final Jeopardy coming up.
We're back for Final Jeopardy. And the Final Jeopardy category for today is...
Theater.
Contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, what would you like to wager? The Final Jeopardy clue is, you'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Good luck.
That's who I'm going with.
Contestant number 2. Contestant number 2, how much would you like to bet? The Final Jeopardy clue is, you'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Good luck. Contestant number 3. Contestant number 3, what would you like to wager? The final Jeopardy clue is, you'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Good luck. Contestant number 3, your final Jeopardy response was yes.
All right.
That's correct.
So I know I'm right. I'm going to end up with $70,000. And I'll see you all for the next game.
And your final Jeopardy wager was your total. Contestant number 2, let's see what your response was. Yes. And your final Jeopardy wager was your total. Contestant number 1, let's see what your response was. Correct. And your final Jeopardy wager was your total. Contestant number 1, you are now the reigning Jeopardy champion. Congratulations.